Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. Today we're going to talk about the high school business electives. When you get to high school, you get to make a lot of your own choices. It's one of the best things about going to high school. Now, I know a lot of people want to take art classes, and I know a bunch of you play instruments and you want to go into the orchestra and the band, but maybe consider taking a business elective because the one thing you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life is business. You're either going to be in business, or you're going to work for a business, or you're going to have money and you're going to want to know what to do with it so that you don't end up wasting very much of it. So, let's talk about some of the things you can do to help yourself become better in the future. The first one class that you could take is called Microsoft Specialist. It helps you obtain a Microsoft certification. And a certification is something you can put on your resume. And it tells people who are reading your resume, hey, this guy knows how to use Microsoft Word and they can write PowerPoint presentations or even maybe use a little bit of Excel, the thing that scares everybody, spreadsheets. I use spreadsheets all the time when I do your grades, but you want to become an expert in using PowerPoint and an expert in using Word. If you've ever looked at any of the papers that I give you, you'll see that I put in all kinds of fractions and math equations. Well, that's part of Word. And those kinds of things, they're a little tricky to learn. So taking a class that makes you a specialist in Microsoft programming, like Word and PowerPoint and Excel, it would really help you a lot, especially when if you're thinking about going into the business world. One of the things you do in business all the time is presentations. And if your presentation is better than everybody else's, well, that's going to be good for you. I'm using a PowerPoint program right now to show you a little bit about the different classes you can take. I learned that by taking a Microsoft certification. So learn to show off your tech savvy skills. College and career prep. This is a lot more than is on this little paper here. Learning life skills. A lot about how to be successful in high school, but also how to be successful in your career in the future. You're going to learn about cars, how to buy a car. There's a lot more to it than just walking into a dealership. You have to learn about borrowing money to pay for the car, borrowing money to pay for your house, putting a down payment on something. Should you use a credit card? When should you use a credit card? How do you pay off those also awful credit card bills? Be prepared for your own future. The more prepared you are for your life, the better off you're going to be. Now, you're not sure if you want to go to college or not? That's fine. There's a lot of careers you can go into that don't necessarily need college, but you do need to be prepared for your own future. The more educated you are, college or not, there's ways to get an education that are not actually collegiate. But you should be ready for your life. Prepare yourself. Learn how to deal with things. I think this is a great class that will help you, and it's a year-long class. So learn how to be ready for your own future. This was my son's favorite class, Financial Literacy Money 101. He took this at Bayshore High School, and he was so excited to come home and explain to us how investments and stock markets work. And he asked to see our family's budget and to talk to us about, saving money and how it is that we have the savings account that we do and understanding insurance and why we have so much insurance and learning how to manage money. Financial literacy, well, literacy is reading, but understanding and being able to read and understand all of the things that involve your own personal finances, that's important. So learn about it. Learn how to make your own budget for yourself. If you budget your money, you'll find that you actually have more money to spend on things. understand your own situations, and get some financial literacy. Keyboarding. Do you know your word per minute? That's what WPN stands for. Now, I took typing in high school, and I think I was pushed into the typing class because I was a girl, and girls are going to be secretaries, and we should all learn how to type. But it turned out to be the best thing for me personally in college because I learned to type so fast that I could type as quickly as I could think. And my papers would be written so much faster than my colleagues. I could write a paper a lot faster. Why? Because I could type. And this is a lot more than just typing. You're going to learn to type and have speed and accuracy, and that will help you in high school and college and jobs. But there's more to keyboarding than just typing. And you'll see that. Never look at your keyboard and see that there's a bunch of other keys. You might want to know what they all do. All right. Well, I think you should take keyboarding. It's my personal opinion. It helped me a lot, but that's just me. If I could go to high school, this is the class I could take. Oh my God, mobile app design. I use hundreds of apps. I love apps. I love my phone. I love my iPad. Well, you guys know how much I love my iPad. I do all my presentations from my iPad. But mobile app design. Wouldn't it be great to write your own app that's for you? You could write your own little games. You could write an app to help you organize your music. It's your app. You could do what you want. I would love to be able to write my own apps because someday I would like to be able to make some money writing apps. You should try this class. This is a good idea, mobile app design. Intro to programming. Learn basic concepts associated with programming and design and development. Sounds so boring, but it's so cool. Everything you do online or on a computer or even playing games, that's all programming. And the people who program are the people who make the money. So you might want to learn how to do that. It teaches you also how to think logically. So you have to organize what it is you need to do in order to run a successful program. You're going to learn a language called Python. You're going to be able to write a game or make Mad Libs or edit music or just have fun. But it also is more than just having fun. It teaches you how to think logically so that you can organize your program that you write yourself to do exactly what it is that you want it to do. I believe that these are all half year. Well, let me get on to it. These are all half year classes except Microsoft Specialist and the College and Career Prep class. Those are both full year 1 credit courses. But take half a year, learn about financial literacy and Money 101. Take a half a year and learn how to keyboard, learn how to type. It's it's good for you. Sometimes you have to do things that aren't as much fun, but they'll really help you in the future. And I think that financial literacy actually would be kind of fun. So take the time next year and choose one of these classes and talk to your guidance counselor about fitting it into your schedule. You might as well learn a little bit more about how to take care of yourself. People always say, "Oh, they should teach you how to, do your taxes and pay your credit cards when you're in high school." Bayshore High School actually offers you the opportunity to learn to do those things. Take financial literacy, take keyboarding, take college and career prep, take Microsoft Specialist. Take these classes to help you control your own future. Make good financial decisions. And the first really good financial decision you can make is to take Money 101. All right. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy your high school classes. Take care.